Two, what's good? It's your bonus to JB305. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a little motivation for you guys today. So you know the drill. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video whoever you want to share it with. And we're gonna dive straight into it. So, like I said, I'm not gonna hold you guys much longer. I know you guys got stuff to do, so just try to bear with me for as long as you can. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the motivation that I have for you guys today. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Now let me tell you something. Now, today's topic is gonna be an interesting topic. I'm gonna talk a little something about when it comes to like, I'm gonna talk like, how do I say this? Yeah, so there's this topic that just came to my head. I want to talk a little something about being yourself, being like the next person, or trying to fit in for somebody else's approval. So many times we like, let me tell you something. Here's my advice to everybody that's watching this. Here's what I want to talk about. I'm here to let you guys know that no matter what happens, no matter what other people say about you, don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. Don't you ever be ashamed of who you are, and don't you ever forget who you are. As long as you love yourself, that's all that matters. Be who you are, be proud of who you are. No matter what other people say about you, and like I said before, you are different because you are made to stand out. Love who you are and be proud of who you are. Don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. And like I said before, don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. Don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. Be yourself. Because let me tell you something. We live in a generation now to where people are trying to be popular, to where people are trying to be popular on social media, to where people are trying to be like the next person, or trying to compare their lives to the next person. And that's another thing that I want to talk about too. That social media lifestyle, that fake social media lifestyle. People try to compare themselves to other people, or people try to compare their lives to other people. And we see it happen time and time again. Like, we see it happening on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it. Even YouTube. Like, you name it. People are trying to be popular. People are trying to compare themselves to the next person, or people try to compare their lives to the next person, or people try to dress a certain way for other people's approval, or people try to hang out in games, or people try to act out of character for other people's approval. People try to act a certain way for other people's approval. People try to dress a certain way for other people's approval. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little something about social media. All right? Social media is nothing but a fake lifestyle. Social media is just nothing but a fake lifestyle. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, it's an addiction. It poisons your mind. Like, social media is a huge distraction. It distracts you from your purpose. It distracts you from your character. Like, it causes you to act out of character. It causes you to be in competition with yourself. Social media causes you to like, let me tell you something about social media. Social media was made to destroy you. Social media was made to be in competition with yourself. Social media was made to judge yourself, to hate yourself. And that's just the truth. Believe it or not, that's just the truth. Social media was made to be in competition with yourself. Social media was made to destroy yourself, to hate yourself. Because you want to sit there and be like the next person. Because all you care about is being popular. All you care about is getting likes. All you care about is having millions of followers. All you care about is having followers. All you care about is having a lot of likes. All you care about is popularity. All you care about is compare yourself to the next person. You want to sit there and compare yourself to the next person. You want to sit there and compare your lives to the next person. Sometimes we look on social media and we think to ourselves, they have a lot of money. They have a perfect home. They have a perfect life. They have a perfect marriage. No, they have a perfect filter on Instagram. Let me tell you something. Be who you are. Be who you are. Don't you ever be ashamed of don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. Don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. Be yourself. Be who you are. Love who you are. Be proud of who you are. And don't you ever forget who you are. Stop trying to compare yourself to the next person. Stop living this fake social media life. All right? Be yourself. You don't have to be popular. You don't have to be like the next person. You don't have to hang out in gangs in order for them to accept who you are. In order to compare yourself to the next person. You don't have to dress a certain way or act a certain way or act out of character just for somebody else's approval. You don't have to compare yourself to the next person. You don't have to compare your lives to the next person. You don't have to do that. As long as you love yourself, that's all that matters. As long as you're proud of who you are, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Love who you are and be proud of who you are. Because let me tell you something. We live in a world to where people are trying to be popular on social media. Like, we live in a generation now to where people are trying to be popular, to where people are trying to compare themselves to the next person. Sometimes we even get jealous because of what they have, because they have some things that we don't have. Social media causes you to be depressed. Or sometimes you might think to yourself, you might think just because they're cooler than you, or they might be prettier than you, or they might be more popular than you. Let me tell you something about being popular. The person that's popular, like those popular people that you see on social media, don't have nothing going on for themselves. Them people that's popular on social media ain't got nothing going on for themselves. Social media is nothing but a fake lifestyle. It causes you to destroy yourself, to hate yourself, and it causes you to compare yourself to the next person. It causes you to judge yourself for who you are. And like I said, don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. You don't have to be like the next person. You don't have to be like everybody else. Just be yourself. And I can guarantee you, people will accept you for who you are. You will have some people come into your lives. Because let me tell you something. God did not promise to bless the person that you pretend to be. God promised to bless the person that He made you to be. Be who you are. You were born an original. Don't die a copycat. Quit living this fake social media lifestyle. Quit trying to fit in to be like the next person or to be like everybody else because you crave for people's attention. Let me tell you something. If you live for people's approval, you will die when people reject you. And fellas, I'm gonna end it with this. My advice to you is, don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. All right? Don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. So with that being said, with the social media, don't you ever be ashamed of who you are. Be yourself. And I can promise you, people will come into your life. People will come into your life when you have stuff going on for yourself. People will come to your lives if you have stuff going on for yourselves. People are going to accept if you're who you are, if you just be yourself. And if they don't, screw them. It's that simple. Screw them. As long as you love yourself, that's all that matters. As long as you love who you are, and as long as you're proud of who you are, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. So that's the video for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and you can share this video with whoever you want to share it with. And I'll see you next time when I post another video. Thank you.